그게 말이 된다고 생각하니? 누구야 그 사람이?
알고 싶어요.
그 사람이 그걸로 네 살인이 정당화될 것 같아? 살인은 짐승이 하는 짓이야. 넌 사람이 아니라 짐승의 길을 선택했어. 그 선택에 후회가 없다면 넌 이미 짐승이야.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. As you see today, we have some laundry job. And you know, when you do business with the laundry, a lot of things will go in the laundry. I mean, will appear there. There's things you don't see about people until they put their laundry up. Panties, underwears, clothes nobody should see. Laundry. So, but nothing wrong with the laundry. I mean, we're human. We get dirty, and then what we do? We clean our clothing, the same as we take shower. Why? Because we get dirty. But the topic really today is not about clothing, it's about different kind of laundry. As an example, if we ask anyone, any Muslim, I don't know how many Muslims we have in the chat here, any Muhammadan, how Muhammad died. How Muhammad died. What do you think? What will come to your mind? A person like Muhammad, who is supposedly a prophet, and what is the last thing this guy would do before he died? He is not only a prophet, he became a king, a big leader. What happened when he died? What is the last words he said in his death element? What is the last thing he asked to do before he died? Many questions, you know, and all of them, they will lead you to say, well, it must be something really great, you know. He died as a respected leader, and he did what all big leaders do: say some wise words, say final statement which nobody really say before he go and die. The answer is very simple. Muhammad did not do any of that. The last request Muhammad he asked for before he died is to pee. To pee. You see, usually people who have a gift, they feel their death is coming. Especially we are talking about somebody supposedly he's a prophet of God. So when a prophet of God wanna die, I mean, he will say something special. He knew what's going to happen. You know, the Muslims, they say that Jesus himself was a prophet. Jesus, as we know, he died on the cross, and in the last moment of his life in this earth, as before crucifixion, because there is life before and after crucifixion, he said it's complete or completed, which means his mission entered the cross. The last thing Muhammad he did is the following. Aisha, she said that they say that the Prophet made a will for Ali, but he called for passing in which he urinated. Then he went to floss it suddenly and he died. Different hadith. Let's see. Anyway, one is enough, doesn't matter really how many of them. But the last thing Muhammad he did piss. Here we see the laundry of Islam, because those stories, they tell us a lot about Muhammad and what happened to him. A person who is a prophet of God, he will do something very special. He will not ask for, why you want to urinate in the last moment in your life? Obviously, he did not know anything. His God did not tell him that he is going to die very soon. So don't waste your time and urinate now. Take your urine with you. Let us see a different thing. If I take this word, dust, and I put the word dust here. Dust means like a big dish, wide open dish. Usually like you can use it for doing laundry or even cooking. One of the wives of Allah, apostle, joined in itikaf, and she noticed a blood and yellowish discharge from her private part. And then she put under her a dish and she prayed. What is this? Why we are even reading this? That is the laundry. A woman, her name is Aisha. Let us assume that Aisha today is alive. How many millions will be subscribing to her account in Twitter or Facebook? And then now Aisha, she appears every morning or night, and she sends some news to the followers, the fan, the worshippers. And then she say, well, you know what, when we do, etc., and we notice some drop of blood coming from our, I mean, like here they are saying private part. Private part. Okay. And what is coming from there? Yellowish discharge. If you are a person who study medicine, I mean, if you're a doctor, you will know that this is about infection. Obviously, somebody is infected with some diseases. It might be sexual disease. Because why she have yellowish discharge? You can go and search do some search and go over. So here, this is the laundry of Muhammad is published, and the laundry doesn't make any good for Muhammad. The first question I will ask myself when I read this: what kind of a woman this woman is to go out and tell what is coming from her private part? I mean, what is the business of any of us? Why people need to know? The quality of the person is the quality of his wisdom, his talk. This is the wisdom of Islam. So now the prophet here, he hear his wife saying this. He don't get upset. The one they call him the prophet. You see, I'm calling him the prophet just for comedy. Where is decency? Where in the Muslim they say women in Islam is they are different from other. They are shy. Do you see any shyness here? Talking about what coming from your private part. And you will see the stories tons of time repeated. The prophet is sucking my tongues. The prophet is sucking my lips. The prophet is sleeping over my foot, over my thigh. The prophet will order me to put a sheet around me so he can fondle me. What is this about? When Muhammad died, or before he died, you will see Muhammad, he cannot even carry his body. As you see here the story, I asked Aisha, the mother of the believer, supposedly she is, tell me about the sickness of Allah Messenger. She said, he felt pain and started to spit over his body. I mean, if you remember, in the Bible is speaking about Jesus, he spat, and he put his spat on, mix it with the dirt, and he put it in the eye of the blind man, and he made him see. Muhammad, not only he cannot heal anyone, he have no miracles, his spit all over his body. Now, do you see it? It's not me who is saying that. The spitting of Muhammad is all over his body. Question. The Muslims, they say, well, Jesus, if he is Son of God, there is no way that God, the Father, will let his Son to be humiliated. Okay. But that means Islam should accept that Jesus is God, for Jesus was not humiliated in the cross, according to Islam. He was saved. Here you see the double standard of the logic. Secondly, when somebody spit on you is humiliation. What about you spit on yourself? What does that mean? Where is the God of Muhammad? Somebody want to insult me, he spit on me. Okay, I have no control over other people's behavior. However, they will be punished for their behavior sooner or later. You can do whatever you want. You can even spit at God. But when a person, he is a prophet of God, and he so sick to the point he cannot even control his saliva, and his saliva is all over the place, and he spit on his body. And then you will find that even his spit is weird. And we began to compare his spittle to the spittle of a person eating raisins. It's like a jelly. It's like disgusting. Something, it's not just a spit. It is something disgusting coming from his mouth. What is that? Why the Honorable Prophet, as Muslim they call him, and he is the most important person for Allah, as the Muslim they claim, how come he reached a point that he is spitting all over himself, and his spit is very ugly and disgusting? No answer. And here actually you will see even they are describing for you how disgusting his spitting. Look at this. Like a person eating raisins and spitting out the seeds. I mean, how bad that was. What was this that? This guy was not spitting liquid. He was spitting something else. You know what I mean? And this is confirmed that Muhammad, he died by poison, as we see in the other hadith, where Aisha, she said that Muhammad, he was suffering from poison and he died by poison, as we see here in this hadith. The saliva of a person, many of you watch movies, you see when somebody, he is dying from poison, you will see like a foam coming from his mouth, right? It's like a foam. This is not just, it's not a water, no more. It is something mixed. It is something have wrong look. So this is how Muhammad he died. But this is very horrible thing. Why? Because you know the story when Muhammad supposedly was poisoned, the woman, she said to he asked her, why you did poison for me? I mean, the guy, he killed her family, her tribe, he raped them, and you are wondering why you want to kill him? He said to her that Allah will not let you do it. Let me see if I can find the hadith. So we can understand more. And for us, the important of those things, that now we knew from those hadith a lot of things which is exposing Muhammad to us. Let us see here. I'm trying just to find the reference. Give me a second. Anyway, I will try to post it later, show it later. But anyway, Muhammad, he said to the women, actually you can watch videos of a sheikh, his name Yasser Habib. He explained about this hadith, about the Muhammad, he said to her that Allah will not let you accomplish your mission, which means killing me by poison. But as you see, he died by poison. And the foam is coming from his mouth is confirming how he died. Now, the Shia, they accuse Aisha, that she is the one who caused the death of Muhammad, claiming that it's no way that a poison you ate way long before is the same poison killed Muhammad. They agree it's a poison. He died by poison. But they believe the one who killed Muhammad really, it was Aisha and Hafsa. So their parents can take over Muhammad, leadership, because it became a huge business. But those laundry, they are priceless, because when Muhammad, he say, I feel as if my aorta is being cut off from the poison I ate at Khaybar, and he mentioned by himself that which poison is killing him. You see, this is the weakness of the Shia argument against Aisha, because they say that Aisha is the one who killed him. But as you see here, Muhammad saying that the one he killed him is the poison which he ate at Khaybar. However, here the story have a weakness too. Why? Because the one who reported the story is Aisha herself, and she is the one who accused by the murder. So it's possibly that Aisha said or added the word Khaybar. However, the Muslim consider this book as a sahih, and we are talking about the Muslim Sunni, the one who do breastfeeding for adult. The Shia and the Sunni, now there is major differences between them. The Shia, they practice muta, which is not a practice by the Sunni. They practice, but they have different name, like they have zawaj friend marriage, which means you marry a woman, you with her in the hotel when you want to have sex only, but she don't go and live with you in the home, at home. They have like a student marriage, like you want to go study overseas, you find a girl, you lie to her, you marry her for a month or two, because supposedly this is marriage, this is not prostitution, you know. And when you are leaving in the airport, you send her a text message, you say to her, bye-bye, I'm done with you, I was a student. So they have many kind of those marriages, temporary marriage for just fun, which means they have muta, and the women, she get payment for it. However, the Shia and the Sunni, both of them, they agree that Muhammad was killed. The Sunni agree that Muhammad's statement here is accurate. Actually, I saw an idiot, he is from Malaysia, he says that the word orta, I saw the video actually of David Wood. I like it when Muslims, they try to make a statement, and the funny, those who speak Arabic don't dare to call us, and if they try to defend, they get themselves busted. There's a page which is dictionary, English Arabic dictionary, owned by Muslims, run by Muslims. It's called Al-Ma'ani. Let me see if I can open it. Here we go. This is Al-Ma'ani website. So here you can post any word you want, you can copy it, and you can find out what is really the meaning of the word. So as an example here, the word about the poison, here it says orta, right? Okay, I can copy the word here, this is the word in Arabic, abhari, and then it should be abhar, because this is the origin of the word, and then post it in the dictionary, and we will see if it's mean orta or mean something else. They say the word in the Quran is used as a different word, it's the same. Abhar is artery, aorta, which the blood carries from the left side of the heart. You see it? If we go to the Quran, we will find the same, different word, but it's the same meaning. Let us go to the Quran. Al-Quran use al-Watin, chapter 68, verse number 69, sorry, verse number 46. You can do the same. You copy the word here. You take it to the dictionary, the same dictionary, the same page. We will not change anything. And we pause the same word. Remember what the word here, abhar, this is the word in the hadith. And this is the translation, aorta, main artery, through which blood carry from the left side of the heart. Okay. We will post now the word from the Quran, watin, as it is. Look at the translation. Do you see it? The same, exactly the same thing. So there's desperately a bunch of idiot kids, like this guy. He is big like an elephant, but he is have a brain like an ant. Both of them, they have the same meaning. It's a different word, but the same part of the body. So this laundry here exposed something for us very important, that this verse in the hadith is saying that if Muhammad was lying, this is why this is important. It says here, تنزيل من رب العالمين ولو تقول علينا بعض الأقاويل لأخذنا منه باليمين ثم لقطعنا منه الوتين. What does that mean? Translation of the Muhammadan, which is funny. This message sent down from the Lord of the world. And if the messenger were to invent any of a saying in our name, we should certainly seize him from his right hand, and we should certainly then cut off his artery. Do you see it? So even the Muslim translation, in their own translation, it says the word artery. So this laundry exposed for us many things about Muhammad. Muhammad, before he died, he went to piss. Muhammad have dead dogs under his bed and he don't notice, which is telling me how stinky he is. I mean, if a rat die in the house, all your house will be stinky. So how about a dog is dead? And then the dog under the bed, and this is why the angels cannot get inside the house, which is very funny and stupid. And then we find that Muhammad died by poison, and he himself describing that his aorta is being cut off. But isn't it him who delivered for us a verse in the Quran saying that Allah, his God, told him that if Muhammad is lying, telling the people supposedly, if Muhammad is lying, I'm going to cut his artery. And then we find that his artery is being cut off. Now, here you might find some Muslims getting so smart. And I like it when Muslims, they get smart, by the way, because it's a comedy. And this is what they will tell you. They will tell you, well, the Prophet, he says, I feel as if my aorta is being cut off from the poison. Actually, it doesn't say I feel as. This is the translation. In Arabic it says, فَهَذَا أَوَانٌ وَجَدْتُمْ قِطَاعَ أَبْهَرِ مِنْ ذَلِكَ السُّمِّ. In this moment, my aorta is being cut off from that poison. And I changed the Muslim to say, I'm lying. Especially those who they say, I don't know Arabic, which is very funny. So, secondly, why Muhammad is mentioning the aorta if it's not the aorta? Number three, remember that Muhammad, he don't speak something not true. So, if what happened to Muhammad not true, I mean, if he's saying this and it's not true what he's saying, that means he's lying. Or he is not what the Muslim claim, that he's always, his statement is preserved coming from God. Is a statement of truth and no mistake. There's no way that Muhammad was mistaken. If a Muslim accept here that he was mistaken about what happened to him, that means Muhammad can be mistaken about everything. Now I noticed, because this time is not the usual time for us, not many people here, please invite your friends and tell them that we are live on air. I will try to make different timings, so people from different territory, they can join us and they can be part of our broadcast. So we do morning in my time, and we will try to do evening too, so more people can join. Can you give us the link? The link is always very easy to obtain, my friend. Always do this. As an example, you want to find this hadith. Let us say this video been taken and posted by one of you. Anyone watching the video, pause the video and search for the same, like in his element in which he died. Type that in the search engine of sunnah.com, you will find the hadith. Very simple. All right? All right. Hey, Fairuz, how are you, my friend? You remember Fairuz? Fairuz, who used to call me, he's very upset from me. And actually, I was very upset from him too, because, you know, he became very annoying to me. I mean, he was very stubborn, right? But I understand, you know, when you are a Muslim, and then suddenly somebody shock you with the madness of Islam. So you get, you know, you have to defend, your defense system go crazy, right? Because this is what you believe all your life, praying 5 times a day for the pagan God, Allah. Then you find that Muhammad is nothing but a fraud and he's a scam. So this is what happened to our friend here, Fairuz, who became a Christian now. He used to call me almost every day. Even he's like, he challenged me, like, where it says that? It doesn't say that. You are lying. That's not true. You know. But here we go. Everything we say, it's in the screen. I never say something. Actually, as you see, always when I say something, I struggle to find it. It's not easy, by the way, to find reference in the moment, because I don't prepare myself to go. Like, I made a title, and when the title comes, whatever the conversation bring, I put the reference in the screen. So we always bring the reference, and we don't lie about it. Muslims, they say the Christian prince is lying to you. But how come you don't call him the one who says Christian prince is lying? As long as it's so easy to get him busted. Why you don't call him and get him busted live on air? I mean, how come they are heroes to get me busted in their own videos? You see, in order to make you, let us say, they don't want people to listen to you. So they try to fabricate stories about you, make you lose a credit. A Christian prince, you don't know how to read Arabic. Who is going to believe you? And, you know, for the sake of argument, 95% of Muslims do not know Arabic. So they are not Muslims no more. Your Prophet himself, you do not know how to read his name. Here you see the double standard and the hypocrisy and the bankruptcy. They cannot refute me, so they try to make me lose a credit. As an example, they do video editing for my words, and they say, look, is that how a Christian they talk? He said to a woman, suckle me. I was quoting the hadith from your Prophet. So how come quoting your Prophet is not good for a Christian? See, if you quote Jesus, nobody can accuse you of something. The second you quote Muhammad, they accuse you to be a sexual predator, as they claim. And the funny, they are following a sexual predator, but yet they try to give the title to somebody else. All of us, we knew that I speak to people in public. People, they call me in Skype, live on air, everybody here, nothing private. So, well, where this is coming from, it's just to make you lose a credit, so people will not listen to you. But that works in the opposite direction when people, they see the truth. And the truth will set you free. So, all this laundry, it might be, for a certain time, a good laundry. Which means, you know, Muslims, they are subdued. Who dare even to question? Who dare even to say this is wrong? Who dare to say, look what happened here? Nobody. So it was a good laundry. But then after many centuries, and especially now after the age of the internet, the smell of the laundry is all over. And they cannot force us not to open the laundry box. All days is over. Right? Somebody saying, which English translation of the Quran is the best in your opinion? I think all of them, they are fraud. But you can buy the translation of Osama Dakdok. For sure, it's better than all the Muslim translation. Osama Dakdok is a Christian. Now, you might find some verses there, I don't agree with it, but this is not very normal. I mean, people, they translate depend on their ability, and he do it according to his ability. But generally speaking, I believe the translation of Osama is very good. Yeah, because you know this smell of the laundry, nobody dare to say even there is a smell. Like Yasser Qadi, he said. You remember Yasser Qadi in this video? He mentioned the story of the naked king. What about the naked emperor? The naked emperor, simply a little boy, innocent boy. He said the emperor is naked, the emperor is naked, but nobody dared to say the emperor is naked. So Muhammad is a naked man. His filth is all over the place. But because he is the emperor of a gang, he's a criminal, who dare to say he is naked? But now time is changing. And now we have the internet. Imagine if I now live in Egypt or in Saudi Arabia, what will happen to me after one video I make? 30 seconds of my words. What will happen to me? I will be killed immediately. All of us, we knew that. So they were able to silence people for generations. Rarely you will find a real debate where the Christian, he is not going to be killed if he give an answer or refutation. Actually, I remember a refutation made by Ibn Ishaq, who is a Christian, and he was working for the caliphate. You know, the caliphate don't trust Muslims, especially about money or about safety. They are secrets. So this caliphate, he have a Christian man who he gave him a very important position. And then this Christian man, a Muslim sheikh, big sheikh, he sent him a letter asking him to convert to Islam. The Christian man, he answered him in a letter, which is, if you read it, you will die laughing. I mean, this guy, he humiliated Muhammad as if he don't live in Islamic State. It looked like this guy, he decided to, I don't care, they want to kill me, let them kill me. Now, when he did that letter, they try actually to make the caliphate, nobody dare to touch him because he is the man of the caliphate. But they came to the caliphate, they asked him to kill him. The caliphate, he cannot lose this man. He is very wise, very smart, and he need him badly, and they don't trust anyone. So he said, well, if you did not send that letter to him, you will not get that letter from him too. Anyway, I wish one day I can translate that debate, because it's very interesting how he make fun of Muhammad and how he not only cornered this big sheikh in the time of the caliphate, he smashed him. He smashed him, and he actually, even he called Muhammad sahibakum, which means your friend. He don't call him a prophet. About your friend, the one you want me to believe in him. I mean, look how he's talking. This guy is talking as if he is living like in a safe, secure place. When those are a bunch of criminals, they slaughter people for any reason. And he's a Christian, remember that. So this laundry is very important for us. You know, lately we heard people talking about the preservation of the Quran and how Yasser Qadi, now the Muslims are very angry from him because he said clearly the Quran really is not really, you know, we cannot depend in saying the Quran is preserved. And he said the whole system have holes in it, whatever. But preservation of the Quran is for our benefit, which means I wish not even a single word from the Quran or the Hadith is gone. But sadly, this is not the story. As an example, Umar al-Khattab, he said the Quran was more than 1,027,000 words, which mean more than 80% of the Quran is gone. So the bigger the Quran, actually, the better for us to laugh. The more we will have comedy, and the more we will see and know more about the filth of Muhammad. The less pages we have in the Quran and in the Hadith, the less we know, and the less we'll laugh about Muhammad. As an example, as we see here, imagine if this, how important if this Hadith, I mean, if it's not there, we will miss a lot. You know what I mean? So it's for benefit of us as a Christians that none of the Quran will be destroyed and none of the Hadith will be destroyed. However, you need to notice that those who collected the Hadith, they themselves, they agreed that a lot of stories about the Prophet is being deleted, for it is not suitable to be mentioned or to be about the Prophet. So what we have today is about all the filter and all the detergent they use in the laundry, which means this is the clean laundry supposedly. This is the clean laundry, and look how dirty it is. So after the filtration, we have this. So what about before the filtration? Right? Do we have any Muslim have anything to say? Any Muslim have a comment about the laundry of Muhammad? This is my challenge to the Muslims. Name for me one thing, one book, a story. It doesn't fit under the category of laundry in your religion. Anything. Any Muslim can tell us? Anyone? Just to show you how sure I am that Islam is nothing but a dirty laundry. What you can mention to me, something you are proud about. As an example, you know, when the Muslim, they say to us there is scientific miracles in the Quran. I find this is very nice laundry to expose. Right? This is very nice laundry to expose. Because if they did not make the claim of scientific discovery in the Quran, we would not be laughing today at this laundry. So they fabricate, they lie, and then we get them busted, and then people, they will notice that Islam is not trustworthy. Because if Islam is a good religion, why the followers of Islam, they fabricate science in the Quran? Very simple question. Like now, who is a Muslim here, he want to give me something scientific in the Quran? Just to show you, there's thousands and thousands of articles and posts in the internet. We can destroy anything they say in 2 seconds, showing you that Islam is a fraud. For those who they claim that it's miracles or science, the fact it is the opposite. It's stupidity. Do we have any Muslim?